Hello, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having the loveliest day so far. Your girl is finally back, like finally, with a what I eat in a day video. It's been a while, hasn't it, since I filmed one of these, and they're not only one of my favourite videos to film, but I know you guys quite enjoy these ones too. I just feel like I may as well fill you in with a few of the things in this video too. I can't speak. I'm a bit rusty as well, like, I don't even know why. I have been filming, but I guess I haven't filmed any sort of like sit down. It's been mainly like more like vloggy stuff or that recent JLo workout that I did, so that's probably why I feel a little bit rusty. Yeah, just made myself a coffee, and I thought as well today I could just take you along throughout my day and sort of explain what I've been doing in terms of my nutrition, all of that kind of stuff. Basically, probably since just before Christmas, I haven't really been tracking. Obviously I have tracked, as you guys know, for quite a long time anyway, so I do have like a rough idea, and I do tend to stick to some of this, like some similar meals, such as my trusty protein oats, like most mornings. Although I did go for about a month without having that, like around Christmas time and stuff. I just mixed things up and wasn't tracking whatsoever, whereas probably the past 2 weeks I've gone back to some of my like more usual meals, and I feel much better for that. Like, for some reason they just really respond well with my body. I have got quite, well, not even 2 minutes in and already talking about maybe stuff that's a bit TMI. Won't even go there. But yeah, so today's plan, I'm going to get a workout in, going to make some breakfast, and I've just got my coffee here. This morning I'll have shown you my like journaling and bit of meditation stuff. If you would like to see an updated morning routine, should we say, do let me know in the comments if that would be something interesting. If that would be something you're interested in, just as I have like switched a few things up, and like for a few weeks I wasn't really sticking to any routine, and I really felt that like mentally and in every kind of way, you know. So I definitely think like keeping and maintaining a routine is so helpful at the moment. So anyway, let's get into breakfast. I'll show you what I'm making. So I always start my day with a coffee and a vitamin C and zinc vitamin drink. I prefer to just, you can have these obviously like either with a spray or as a tablet. I just prefer to have it in some water. It just helps with my water intake as well. So yeah, I just have these two together. Feel so fresh and so clean. I've just washed my hair really quickly, dried it, had a really good back session, and then I've just thrown some like normal clothes on, trying to like get into more of a habit of actually getting dressed, like rather than just living in activewear 24/7. Also went on a quick run. There's like this little kind of like a lake type thing really close to this place, so I just went round there. I did like 3.5k, just a short run, mainly for my mind, like more than anything. I just want to keep pushing myself. I really couldn't be bothered to go on a run like after I'd done my back session, but I just thought, no, come on Olivia, like I just want to push myself and make sure every day I'm doing something to like challenge my mind, really, in a way. So yeah, so that was quite good. And then now I'm just gonna make some breakfast. I did train fasted today. Generally I'll train fasted most mornings other than leg days, where I'll usually train a bit later on in the day, especially if I'm filming it. I'll just make sure I've had like a few meals just so that I've got a lot more energy, especially if I'm going heavier, that kind of thing. But yeah, other than that, I generally prefer to train fasted in a morning. That's just been my preference for a while. I know everyone's quite different. Other than if I ever wake up and I'm absolutely starving, I'll just make some breakfast. But yeah, now I'm gonna make some protein pancakes. 90% of the time always have protein oats, and the other 10% is protein pancakes. Like they're like some of my like favourite meals ever. I'll show you what I'm using for this. I don't have a blender, which I would normally use, so I'm just going to make like chunky oat sort of protein pancakes, and I'll show you what I'm going to use for this. So for today's recipe, this is what we're going to be using. Obviously this is like Dubai supermarket, so you may not recognise like some of these brands, as I don't really. I'm using my PhD vanilla cream diet whey protein. I'll make sure I've leave that link down below, as well as my discount code which gets you 35% off, but absolutely love this flavour and it goes with so much. So I'm using that. Some almond milk, this is just some organic sugar-free one. It's way more like watery than my usual like Alpro one that I got, but I thought I'd give it a try. And then just some instant oats here, some baking powder. I'm going to use 1 whole egg and an egg white, a bit of salt and some olive oil for the pan, and then 1 whole super ripe banana. Like, I was not joking when I said ripe. This is gonna start like walking up here soon. So yeah, that's all you need. And then I've got this like unnecessarily big mixing bowl, which is like a salad bowl, I think. This is literally like the bit of pen in my head. That's all we have in here. So yeah, just gonna start with this, and I'm gonna separate my egg whites from these first. And then I'm just going to beat this egg white. This just makes them really fluffy, I find. So do this for about 2 minutes. And then I'm just going to add 1 of the egg yolks in there, as well as a whole banana, and then just mash this up. Some people get really grossed out, don't they, by like super ripe banana, but I really don't mind it. Quarter of a cup of oats. If you've got a blender, that would be way better. A little bit of salt in there. Then about a scoop of protein. And then depending on like what protein powder you are using will just kind of dictate, should we say, the consistency. A quarter of a teaspoon baking powder. And then I've just got this little mini pan. I'm gonna pop a little bit of olive oil and then just wait for that to heat up. I always cook my pancakes on a lower heat, like when it gets hot. And then I'm just gonna turn this down to a lower heat. And then I just flip mine over when they start getting those little hole things. And for some toppings, I'm going to microwave some blueberries. Just put them in for a minute. Then I've got some pomegranate seeds as well. Sprinkle some nuts on as well. This is just like a nut mix. Here is my oats berry protein pancakes, something a bit different and kind of like savoury at the same time, but yeah, the banana makes such a nice difference. I'm putting all like my nuts and toppings and the blueberries on top. I've just saved these little ones for Mason because I know he'll want to try some as well. And yeah, you get quite a lot for that mixture.
Much later. A few moments later.
Don't really know why I'm sat here, but I've just been doing some work on my laptop for the past few hours, and those pancakes have actually filled me up for such a while, which is a change. And I just wanted to fill you in. I can't remember if I mentioned earlier on, it was super early when I picked up the camera, that basically I just wanted to mention, so like obviously I haven't been tracking for a good while now. I just haven't felt the need to. I think I do like repeat a lot of my favourite meals, like my protein oats, so I definitely have an idea of like what I'm eating anyway, but I've just had a bit of a break for a few months now, like from tracking and stuff, which I think is always good to take every now and then. I'll definitely go back to it at some point. I've been at the maintenance for a while, other than around Christmas time I was definitely like in a surplus. Your girl was eating everything in sight. I had a lovely time, like with food and stuff, and I definitely put on some muscle and some extra like bit of fat. I've been a lot more active like over the past few months. What am I doing with my hands? I feel like I'm like a news reporter. Yeah, over the past few months I have been working out, obviously working out. I've been intensifying my sessions and just putting more into it. I think as we had so many gym closures last year, ever since then, like, I cannot even tell you, like, I'm just so grateful for every workout now, whereas I definitely took it for granted at some points like earlier last year, as I'm sure we all are in the same boat in that sense. So yeah, so that's been that. And then I have been working on some stuff, I think I mentioned a few times, for like way over 6 months now. So that is like my main priority, and it's something for you guys which I'm really excited about. So I mentioned on a story the other day, and I had quite a lot of replies from it. And basically I got into a habit a few weeks ago, and I'm sure we all have, like especially in sort of like lockdown and things like that. I got into this weird habit of like starting the day, I'd like open my phone up, go on socials, catch up on whatever I felt like I'd missed, or like just ended up on my phone scrolling away, and then you end up on the most random things, don't you? And I just kind of got into a bit of a slump in the morning, like I was putting my workouts like to later in the day, and then just feeling super sluggish. And obviously I quickly realised I was like, I'm not maintaining any sort of morning routine. I like pulled myself together, and I was like, oh my god, Olivia, we're not starting the day like that. I make sure I've got like my to-do list planned out. I do my morning like affirmations and gratitude work and some meditation, which doesn't actually, that sounds like a lot, but it only takes me like 15-20 minutes to do all of those things, and then I'll get my workout in or whatever, and I'll have my coffee. Now I have much better days, and I'm so much like, I feel much more myself, and like I've got a purpose and stuff when I just start my day off properly. So if you can relate to that, then definitely make sure you've got some form of morning routine that you actually enjoy. That's helped me so much, and just have some stability. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that in case someone could relate, or maybe needs that reminder right now, because it is so easy to slip into that. Something else as well I like doing is putting my music on first thing, like just getting my energy up, hiring my vibrations. I put on some Whitney Houston the other day and just start having a little boogie around my kitchen. But yeah, I'd recommend doing that with clothes on though, because I've definitely got some neighbours that have seen me not bollock, but naked over the past few weeks. Anyway, I'm gonna make some lunch now. I think I'm gonna make like some chicken wrap. I've got some chicken that is gonna go off in a few days, and I wanna show you these wrap things that are really cool over here that we need in the UK. So these are like the best discovery I found over here. It's like protein bread, but it's kind of like a wrap. Really good macros. So like per one, 146 calories and 15 grams of protein. But yeah, if you are ever in Dubai, make sure you pick these up. Like, I'm just going to try bring some of these home, to be honest. Hello again. I'm going to like kneel down. So I'm going to make this like chicken wrap type thing for lunch. I'm going to use some curry powder. I've just got some veg and this random beetroot that I'm going to boil. I actually love boiled beetroot just like on its own. And an onion and some garlic and stuff. Super simple, easy and quick. I'm gonna cook 2 chicken breasts, one Mason can have as well, but yeah, You know you're in a relationship when you literally put like a life-size garlic clove. So it's like a curried chicken. I quite like it kind of like crispy as well. I just put some spinach in there as well, but it tastes so nice. I've got about a big chicken breast in there, and then one of those wraps, some beetroot and some chopped like mini cucumber. This is so quick, really quick and easy. Anything curry chicken. Things like this, it's quite easy to work out just like the macros and stuff, because it's obviously just like the one wrap, about a chicken breast and some beetroot and cucumber and stuff. So you don't always need to have scales and stuff like in order to track or have an idea to like log it into my fitness pal. So I've got some honey mustard sauce here, so I might just dip that into there as well. Hello again. We are just coming into the marina and we're just swapping this car over. We've had this one for a month, which has gone so quick. Like we only actually got it for about, well, we're initially gonna have it for like a week, and then we realised like how much we use the car anyway. So we're just gonna get something else. I think I've got some makeup probably all over my nose right now. Yeah, I don't think Mason's actually said hello anymore on here.
Sun is in my eyes.
Do you know what day's like gone super quick? I'm quite tired from workout this morning. It's all for now.
That's all for now.
What did you think to those pancakes I made earlier?
Pancakes were beautiful.
Nice?
Lovely. Yeah, I liked how they weren't like blended up. The oats, they had a
bit different, weren't they? They weren't as like compact.
Yeah, nice and chewy.
Chewy?
Mm.
So just come to this little cafe, grabbed a bit of something to eat. I'm just going for like salmon on avocado toast, and we're just catching up with some work. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, I just went for the salmon, some nice toast, avocado, and a bit of salad. So good. Dinner quickly. I think I'm burning these. So just some breaded chicken things, and then I'm just going to put some veg as well. So this is what I'm having for my dinner. I've just got some avocado, some carrots, they cooked really quick actually, and some breaded chicken. This just reminds me of childhood days. And I've just got a bit of salad and then one of those wrap things. Do need to get some rice in, that's why I've just got that because I've not got much in. Yeah, really tasty. And then I just used some 50% less sugar and salt, tomato ketchup, and I made some for Mason as well. And Coke Zero. I much prefer having Coke Zero to Diet Coke. You can tell I'm in a rush to eat this because I'm rushing through this. I'm so hungry looking at this. Anyway guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I nearly forgot to finish this one. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. I'll make sure I've popped like the rough macros on the screen just so you have an idea, as I know you find that quite useful. But yeah, let me know if you want to see some more what I eat in a day videos at the moment. Featuring this lovely plant. I know this is so random, but I really like this plant. I want one in my own house. God, I'm so strange sometimes. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next video.